Am I too zoomed out? I don't think I am. All right, let's get into the intro. Okay, so if you are new to this channel and you haven't seen any of my other videos, I am Paige. I am a self-taught abstract artist who likes to make adult coloring books and other quirky and weird projects. I am a servant to the reptilian overlords, and they are probably questioning who or what I am talking to right now. I have no idea. They're normally asleep at this time, but, you know, they're very easily angered. Don't anger the reptiles. But I digress. The reason I'm making this video is to document and create a little schedule. These next few months are going to be crazy busy for me. I'm in my last semester of my supply chain degree, and I have a lot of classwork and a lot of hobbies, like making videos, that I want to get in. So I want to write a nice little schedule. I've done this before in previous semesters of school, and I haven't done it for the past few semesters because it's been online classes without specific meeting times, or I've had one class meeting time, so there was no real reason to make a schedule. But this semester I'm going to be jam-packed with hobbies and whatnot, and I know things might change in a couple months, but I'd like to at least get a schedule written down and plan so I can know what to expect day to day. And of course, this isn't going to be hard and fast. I have to do things every day. Some things I'm going to have to do every day, like go to work or, you know, eat food. I am a biological creature. I know that's shocking. So I'm going to change to a view so we can write the schedule in my everything notebook. All right, catch you on the flip side. Here we are with my everything notebook. This notebook, I call it that because it has a little bit of everything. I doodled in the covers, and here is an example of a schedule I did when I first got this notebook. So it's not gonna have this little thing at the bottom that tells me where the class is, because I don't have an in-person class. And this notebook is nice. I like to put to-do lists. I have my first art challenge in here. I have it marked. Here we go. So this one I wanted to go in a little more detail, and I made it 2 pages so we can really put the detail into it. And the simplest thing is every day from 7 to, I'm going to say, about 4:30 ish. That's not perfect. Let me pull something. I should have grabbed this first. Make nice straight lines across. Not cheating, I swear. And then Thursday. Now Friday is a unique case. I get off work at 12. And it's usually about a 30-minute commute. So we'll just simply write work on each of these. Now I'll probably go back through and add ink to it. And we should put the schedule. 7 o'clock. Yeah, well, 7 to 4, I have about a 30-minute commute home, depending on if people on the highway cooperate. You know, every so often people don't cooperate on the freeway. But, I mean, usually the hours I work, I avoid the bulk of the traffic, which is quite nice. 7 to 4. Alright. One thing I'm going to need, I don't know if I'm going to get in the frame here. We'll just ink it now. It's not going to take long. I always like, when doing stuff like this, I like to go in with a pencil first, in case you've done goof. I like doing it this way. The lines are bold and easy to read, and even if they're a little scratchy, it gives it character. And I know it would save me a ton of work if I just, purchased a schedule, or a planner, but I like to be organized in the most disorganized way. So, and it means I only have to carry one notebook. I can put to-do lists, video plans, whatever I want in here. I quite like it. So work, simple as that. Gotta go write those programs. So that leaves a decent block of time, and of course Saturday and Sunday. So Mondays, usually immediately after work, I'm gonna eat a snack before I do this, but I want to put in some time for training. Probably like an hour and a half is what my current routine is. I'm training for an ultra marathon. And I'm going to put a note down here that says speed work. So Mondays are going to be my short runs. And I'm just going to focus on completing a short route as fast as possible. And then after that run, I'm going to be ravenously hungry, so I will slot it. I will eat. The run's not going to be exactly an hour and a half. Like last Monday, I did an hour 50 minutes. And then for the rest of the night, I'm going to leave as free work, creative work. So I'm going to draw, make videos. Or schoolwork. For the next week or so, I should be pretty free to work on creative stuff during this time slot. Simply due to the fact that we've submitted my senior project for approval, so we're just waiting for approval from the forces that be. That is going to be a pain to pick up off the ground. Luckily, I have a backup. I just dropped my triangle. I have a drawer full of triangles, so gravity can't defeat me. Alright, Tuesday is another training day, but I'm not running. And this has been my scheduled gym day since I really started going to the gym. And once I finished school, I started going Tuesday and Thursdays pretty regularly. So usually from about 7, and usually I do 7 till about 8 to 9. I'm gonna write cross training. Sometimes I stay later. Sometimes I stay or sometimes I show up earlier. But usually, I used to go immediately after work. I'd eat some food real quick and then immediately go to the gym. And that's when all the people go. Like, there's a lot of people when I go at this time, but I would have to wait for the Instagram girls to stop taking selfies with the weight machine. I'm like, ma'am, can I just please do a leg press? Like, you can take your gym selfies elsewhere. So, less people, but so a little more machine availability. So, cross training at the gym. So we're also going to put so any blocks I leave, like this one, I'm not going to do creative work until I go to bed. I usually go to bed 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. That's why the schedule doesn't go a full 24 hours. I am not crazy enough like that. But usually if there's a blank block or a big block where the thing isn't going to take the whole time, I usually will just kind of putter around and just do nothing productive, like play video games, scroll whatever social media I'm fascinated at. So this slot is going to be, I guess we're going to leave this as free time to work on whatever I so choose. Because we get, you know, you need time to relax. Give me time to eat, snack. Tuesdays I like to snack and then go to the gym. After that, I'm gonna have that one be creative / free time, depending on how late I get back and how much energy I have. Because sometimes after my workouts, I'm just exhausted and I want nothing more than to shower, have a snack, and go to bed, which is perfectly acceptable, honestly. And then Wednesday is my long run day. And of course, during free, like after my creative work would be done, Mondays I might rollerblade. That is not really training. I go at a very leisurely pace, and it's more of a stretching and like loosening up the muscles than it is actual like intense cardio. But this is another running day. That schedule seems to be working well for me. Running, and we're going to put a note, long run. So the goal of this run is to go for as far as possible. I'm slotting in 2 hours here simply because, and this long run, I usually will eat some, like a light thing. I won't eat like a full meal, but I'll eat something light beforehand just so I have something in my system to like power that. And that's going to be like 5, like from when I get home to about 6, maybe longer, depending on how I'm feeling and what I have going on. And now, here's the biggie. So, one of my professors, she was posting the readings on Thursdays, and I'd have to like cram in all the readings and discussion posts before I go to the gym, because it's due Friday night and I hate leaving things until the day they're due. It's just so stressful. She started posting them on Wednesdays. So we're going to do classwork. And that's going to be reading and discussion. Because that's usually what the assignment is. Read, post a discussion, post. Simple as that. Thursday after work, it's going to be the same as Tuesday. So from about 7 o'clock until, we'll say, usually about 9. Sometimes later, sometimes earlier. Thursdays are nice because I usually pack my lunch in the evenings, like right before bed, because I'd rather have the extra time in bed. I have sleep inertia, so I like to sleep in a lot. So of course, cross training at the gym. Why I am saying words and trying to write different words at the same time. I know this seems like a lot of exercise, and it doesn't feel like a lot. Like, I did this schedule this week, and it's all good. So, and then of course, and now, of course, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, when applicable, we do, we're going to call it Capstone, my senior project. As I mentioned before, we're going to have a week or two before the what's it called? Before they're submitting it now, the proposal now, and then it should take about 3 to 4 weeks once we get the proposal submitted. And that's simply because I did a ton of work for the project over the summer. So a lot of the work behind it is already done, and a lot of the other work for this project would fit into my creative time because I am using my art and the coloring books I've made as a crux for this project, which I was doing that as a hobby, and it kind of paid off big time, which I am very appreciative of. All right, so Friday, the best day of the week. Honestly, it is. When school is not in session, I get out at 4 like I do every other day of the week. The only difference between Friday and the rest of the days of the week is my employer has an awesome benefit. If you're going to school, you get an hour and a half per it's like 30 minutes per credit hour you take, up to 3 hours. So that's an hour and a half. I'm taking 2 classes, so I get 3 hours. So I leave at lunch, take my lunch at home, and I usually take advantage of that to get that extra time. So I only do 5 hours of work instead of the 8, which is quite pleasant. It's very, very wonderful benefit. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So, usually from this to 4 is study time. And this is the time where I'm going to use to catch up on any and all schoolwork that has yet to be done. And then most of it is probably going to be working on my capstone and doing my long reading for my other class. The professor decided to give us a book that we're going to read throughout the whole semester, and I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to forget about it. So when we get closer, I'm also going to listen to the audiobook, just so I know what the book is about and can actually do the assignments. So that's what that is for. And then I'm going to put a little asterisk. That's what that symbol's called, right? And we're going to put trail run. If there is time, I might go on a trail run, hit the trail for a little bit. But usually after my study time, I visit my family. It's usually only about an hour or so. And once I'm done, and so we're going to put family time. Because I don't live at home with my parents, but I do have a significantly younger brother and some other family that usually hang out at that house. So it's nice to visit them on Fridays, just to touch base, talk about our week. And sometimes I've helped out, and sometimes I'll have dinner, but most of the time I eat at home. And then I'm going to leave Friday the evening. Other than rollerblading, I'm going to leave that free to work on maybe videos, maybe if I didn't finish my homework during that study time block, finish that off, or maybe plan for Pathfinder sessions. So we're going to put that as creative / free. And then Saturday and Sunday are going to be, for the most part, rest days. So Saturday, the one thing I have to do, we're going to do Saturday and Sunday is more of a to-do list, is replies. How do you spell reply? We're just going to write reply discussion. And this is simple. Friday at midnight, the discussion posts are due, and then I believe Sunday night, we have to reply to some of our discussion boards in that class. Simple, easy, just a quick reply. You have to do 3 of them. I can usually get it done pretty quickly, and I save that for Saturdays. And I'm also going to put plan Dungeons and Dragons. Because I play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends every other weekend, and I happen to be the dungeon master / head nerd who is running the game. So I have a lot planned right now. So every few weeks, whenever we play, I have to plan some stuff, really mess with them. So other than that, Saturday is going to be just a rest, relax, do whatever. And maybe I'll work on videos, maybe I'll draw, or maybe I'll just play video games and not be productive. But those 2 things are generally what's going to come up. And it's going to be fall, so I'm going to be doing fall activities. Like last Saturday, me and my friends went to a Ren fair. I'm going to be taking my brother to another Ren fair. Well, the same Ren fair, but, So, and then there's all sorts of other activities. So Saturday is generally a free day to plan with friends, to get out of the house, to rest, relax, and just do my own thing. The only thing that would be required is every other Saturday we play D&D, so I'd have to plan for that. And then just that one discussion reply. And if I don't get it done on Saturday, I'll just do it on Sunday. Sunday is family day. And I'm also going to put, it's also laundry day. And I get groceries. And I am a terrible speller, so if I spelled something wrong, go ahead and yell at me. But yeah, we do family dinner. That looks like an M. Family dinner. Every Sunday, the whole family gets together, we have a meal, and it's great for celebrating birthdays because it's like we're having a Sunday dinner. So, and then I also do laundry. I don't do laundry where I live. I do it at my parents' house. The washer and dryer where I live is coin operated, which is fine. I used it all the time, but the dryer doesn't dry your clothes. You'll run it 2 or 3 times, and they'll still be damp. And then the washer makes your clothes smell funny. So it's like I'm spending like $10 to do a load of laundry, and it's not even doing it right. So my family is more than accommodating. Lets me do laundry at their house for free. Occasionally I'll help them out with stuff, like I'll cook dinner or something. And of course, this schedule would not be complete without some color, I think. I'm not going to do the patterns quite yet. I might do them later, but I have my pens, so let's just add some color. And of course, we got to color the weekdays. Because, I mean, what is a schedule without bright colors, am I right? Monday is red. We're going to color the weekdays rainbow. Hopefully this isn't drifting out of frame. Do I have an orange? I do. For some reason, orange markers never survive with me. Like, they always seem to die faster than any other color. And I don't use it more than any other color. I use it like a normal amount. I'm so used to turning like the page as I draw, so this is weird keeping it in one orientation. The pen doesn't seem to want to bleed too much. And of course, yellow is next. Oh, I forgot. We're having this go onto both pages. Nice fun rainbow border. And then I might doodle in this later. But yeah, once I'm done with my schoolwork on Fridays, I hit the trails. I want to run an ultra marathon. That's hence why there is so much physical activity in my schedule is because I want to run a 50K next fall. And the race website says, yeah, you need to have a recently completed marathon or ultra marathon to run. And I was like, oh, does that mean I have to run a marathon? And nothing wrong with that. I'll probably run one someday, but I want to run a 50K first. I think it would be hilarious rocking up to a 50K, having only run 5Ks officially. And don't worry, my current personal best for distance is just shy of 8 miles in one sitting, and I've only started training for this like I would train for an ultra like the past 2 weeks. So got a really good baseline. I think if I play my cards right, I will definitely be ready to run by next fall. Only drawback is that's going to require a lot of training. So I'm trying to cram in training as much as I can. And that's why I have 5 training days out of the week. And the past few weeks I've done 1 week. I did 1 week on, 1 week off for running. Thursday, in my opinion, is purple, but we're going to color it green to go with this pattern. This is a very powerful green. Oh, my computer screen just gave up, so the lighting probably changed there. We'll fix it. I changed it so it goes to sleep after like 20 minutes instead of the 5 before, so hopefully it will stop doing that to me in other videos. It doesn't do that in my drawing videos because I'm also honestly playing RuneScape, so giving it what it needs to not give up on me. Is this gonna bleed? Kind of. Alright. What's an everything notebook without a little bit of mess? Kind of want to make a custom journal using Amazon KDP to be my everything notebook. I think once I get closer to finishing this one, I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. My hand does not want to color it. I tried not to. Alright, now we're gonna have to go back in with yellow. But the yellow I was using was kind of dead, so we're gonna use this one. Try to blend it. It's not really blending, is it? And I don't know which markers are dead or not. This has been sitting in my bedroom. The marker thing has been sitting in my bedroom. So this schedule is going to be nice and neat. I'm definitely going to add patterns, I think. Because I am always a fan of maximalism. Yeah, maximalism is great. The backdrop for the video is going to change. I put a bookshelf on my desk to add more storage space. It looks quite nice and cozy. I also have a license plate I'd like to hang on the wall somewhere. So all that's left of my first car is the license plates. All because some Honda decided they were stronger than the New England weather. No one is stronger than New England weather. Yeah, I'm quite liking this schedule, though. Just thought I'd add some color with you guys to, you know, spice things up. Like it's boring just looking at a plain planner. Friday. They're nice and blue. Not going for perfect. I'm going for good enough. All right, now it's time for purple. If I have a purple. Hopefully this purple works. It does. Most excellent. I'll probably post I'll probably doodle on this honestly. And I'll probably just post this on Instagram. I'm thinking about getting away from posting just art pics on Insta and just switching to some art and art lifestyle. And I know this doesn't follow a typical calendar where Sunday is the first day of the week, but in my mind, Monday is always the beginning of the week, so I always put it first. Alright, now Saturday, we got a colored purple. You're not going to really be able to see the word Saturday, that's fine. I probably should have colored the blocks in colored pencil, but the deed is done. And then pink for Sunday. I don't know what color Sunday is. Maybe it's yellow? I don't know. Saturday is definitely like a blue or pink though. And got some nice colors. It's loud. This is exactly how I wanted it. Loud and obnoxiously colored. Wow. Oh, and as is tradition, I got marker all over myself. Some things never change. Alright, so we got a nice little schedule. Now, this, of course, is not the end-all, be-all to my schedule, and I'll probably add more stuff to it. But that's just generally a nice little outline I'm going to help follow, and it's going to help me get through the week. It's always nice putting things down on paper. I feel like you're more likely to follow through on something if you write it down. So, that's that. If you like this, I'm going to start posting some more productivity and other similar topic videos along with my other art content. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one.